Oi! This is Kaizoku Uncharted, where a couple of siblings tell the vastly of anime. If you think this is the crew for you, set sail with us each week. I'm Jakia.
And Justin. I am not a fan of this fluffy paradise.
How are you not a fan of Fluffy Paradise? You know, it's fine.
What am I getting into here?
What do you mean?
I'll tell you what I mean. I'm not going to be...
You haven't done anything wrong yet, Justin.
Listen.
She hasn't.
What's the growth limit here? Like, how old do you think we're going to be? Okay? Please tell me.
I mean, look, this is only a 12er. I don't think we're going to be that old. I mean...
We're starting off at 3.
Yeah.
You think we staying at 3 years old?
No, we've grown, as you can see.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we have grown. I mean, maybe we'll get to like 8 or 9, but...
8? That's it?
It's only 12 episodes. Come on.
Okay. So, I was in the very beginning. I was like, man, you know, like, people don't really... Trips and falls are real, okay?
It is. It's why they ask you at the doctor, have you fallen of recent? It's important.
Now, the question becomes...
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, is she really dead?
Yes.
Because I didn't take it that way. Because the God said, like, you know, this is set in stone. Like, you're going to die. But I can change the way you will die.
Right.
So that's why I was like, oh, so will, like... She come back to life and die a different way, but but you gonna die this year.
I feel like she's gonna die that year, but he's not gonna let it be as bad.
It ain't gonna be this trip and fall.
Yeah, because she was overworked and she died in the hallway of her home.
And then he asked her, and granted, guys, we started from 1 to 6 on this one because we didn't talk about it. But he asked, you know, would you like any type of special power?
Yeah.
You know, like a killing power or something to do this or that?
Yeah.
And then she go on her little rant about how she want to be able to pet fluffy animals.
Look, she was overworked in her other life. She wants to do everything she couldn't do then. And so she
told us that petting a family cat is what got her through some of the things.
Right.
But the guy was like, well, okay, don't really know how that's going to help, but that'll be your power. And then she was confused. Like, why didn't you say a real power you wanted, and then you could have went on your tangent? I just didn't care for it.
I think it works out in her favor because I feel like
it works out now.
I mean, it works out now, but I feel like it worked. It's a different take on what it means to be a tamer.
See, and yes, because as soon as she first said all this, I was like, well... This may go down in history as the dumbest power there is. But yes, it ended up essentially being opposite of old girl. This seems like an S rank taming ability.
It's true. She has...
I put a note in here saying, at the end of the day, this is a 27-year-old woman. So I don't want any... shenanigans. I don't want any of these problems. Okay. And I got shenanigans too early.
What are you talking about?
27, you know good and well that a 3-year-old shouldn't be running off. You know? And then it was just problem after problem with this show. Like, who would let a 3-year-old jump from a balcony after a dragon's been summoned, has her stubby little legs... They are stuff. I don't even think she got feet. Like, they put her in these, like, basic looking shoes that don't show any definition in the feet at all. Just like they blocks. And I'm like, she running up to water mages. How's she outrunning all these people anyway? And then get close to this dragon. And then we clearly meet all these people in the council of the king's
that was
court.
Crazy.
Like, we can all tell this priest is corrupt.
Yes.
He looks like a weasel. But more importantly, the only thing I put is, like, I'm confused. What's with all these creeps? Like, we get questioned. They say, hey, you can go play. This is a lot for you. And I'm thinking, cool. Right. They just gonna leave and go play. And no, they go... to
the other side of the room.
Other side of the room, basically. And idiots are just watching her play with the lion or the tiger, feed the tiger Lars, and then fall asleep, and then they just watching her, and then they start resuming conversations. I was just like, I am so done with this show.
I love this show.